Hello and welcome. My name is Jay. No time for an intro today. We have 1 hour to get as much cleaning done as we can because it is Sunday and I do not want to dedicate a whole day to cleaning my house, even though I dedicated many days to making it dirty. That's besides the point. So let's jump right into it. If you are new here, hello and welcome. My name is Jay, and on this channel we do cleaning and sometimes some projects around my house, just whatever I have the money and the mental time and space for. So in this video, like I said, it is Sunday. Actually, the Sunday that I am uploading this video, May 31st, I got up this morning and I said, enough is enough. Well, halfway true, because enough is enough, but only for 1 hour out of the day. I have a lot to do today. I just have a lot of things to do, actually some work stuff, just other videos I want to get filmed and other things I have to do. There's only so much time in the day and I'm busy, but I also really needed to get some cleaning done because it just doesn't get done unless I film a video, and I only upload maybe once every other week, so you can imagine how my house gets in the meantime. But I've been pretty good. I've been keeping up on at least the kitchen and the front room, my front living room. But my bedroom, it's hard because I don't have a ton in this room, and that is strategic so that there's less to gather dust. But my house is quite old and probably not the best ventilated, and it gets quite dusty up here. And I've been taking my allergy pills at night. I take allergy eye drops, dry eye drops. I have a air purifier, but I needed to really get up here and dust. So my goals for today were to get the bedroom, my upstairs bathroom, that's like half done, half not done, but I use it every day. Bedroom, bathroom, and then as much as I could of the kitchen. Because it is the morning, I'm gonna have to clean the kitchen at least 2 more times today. So those were the things that I definitely had on my non-negotiables list, and I guess you'll just have to see if I got them done. But of course I had to start with the very tedious task of switching out my bed sheets. I've actually been only switching them over once every other week now. I know that's new for me, and I usually switch over my bedding once a week, but that's a lot of washing. So I've been trying to do it every other week, and it's been going good so far. I haven't noticed any negative effects. My face is not broken out. That's a big thing. Why I try to keep my pillowcases clean, because I have adult acne, and here my camera went out of focus just really at the worst time. So the timer did not stop. So the bed took me about 12 minutes, and now we have 48 minutes left to finish the rest of the things I want to get done. So on that chair in the corner, that's a pillow that I use for my acid reflux when it's really bad at night. And then a comforter, like my winter comforter. I don't know where to put that. I have the big bags that you use for under the bed storage, but I don't have any more. So I don't know where that comforter is going to go. So it's probably just going to live in that chair for an undetermined amount of time, if we're being honest. And when I was dusting behind my dresser, I noticed that the back was starting to, like, the panel had come loose. I mean, it's just an IKEA dresser. It's the Hemnes. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Hemnes, I believe. And it's one of their pieces that's solid wood. So I bought it, and it's held up really, really well. And now that I installed my closet system, a lot of the stuff gets hung up anyway. But yeah, the dresser, I don't know if she's on her last legs or if I just need to go back there and reinforce the back, because it is from IKEA. I have had it for 2 houses now. So I've had it for quite a long time. And other than the back, it's still in really good shape. But I did notice that the panel was starting to stick out a little bit, so I probably just need to reinforce it or put some new nails in there or something like that. Anyway, and up in my room, I know it looks kind of dark. Again, I live in an old house, so the lighting is not the best. And upstairs, because it gets so freaking hot up here, I like to keep the blinds closed. Those are blackout blinds, and then underneath I have wood shades, and I like to keep both closed in the summertime. It just gets too hot. So in real life, the room is more cozy rather than like dark and dungeony that it may look on the screen, but I promise it's very cozy up here. It just gets a little bit too warm. And then I did finally mop the floors. Now I did just use my little O-Cedar like floor mop. It's a microfiber pad with two sides. The blue side I use to dust the floors, and then the white pad I'll use to mop. And I had left my method mop solution, my squirt mop, downstairs, and I didn't want to go back downstairs and get it, so I just used that same method wood spray that I've been using on the whole room. I just sprayed the floors and used that, and I think it worked out just fine. It didn't leave any sort of sticky residue or anything like that behind. And then on my feet, I'm wearing little microfiber mop shoes. I bought a pack. I want to say it came with 6 or 8 eons ago on Amazon, probably within the first few months of moving into this house. And they served me well. I haven't even had to throw away a pair. They're just like kind of like the mop I'm using, the blue side. It's like that, but you wear them on your feet. So I like to use them when I mop, and they're good to just wear around the house, especially if you have real wood or this LVP, like I think, yes, luxury vinyl plank like I have. It just helps kind of dust while you're walking around and multitask a little bit. And now we're at 32 minutes after just the bedroom. I am extremely slow. I'm such a slow cleaner. Oh my gosh, I'm so slow. I kind of wish I was wearing my Apple Watch so that I could look at the time and maybe move a little faster. And I have to fast forward these videos quite a bit so that they're not boring. Maybe because of the types of cleaning videos I used to watch before I started making my own. They were always like very fast, and these incredible women, most of them are moms, they would just get their whole house clean over a few days. I mean, they'd be deep cleaning, but the videos would be sped up really quick. So I've always just sped my videos up pretty fast, but in reality, I'm extremely slow. I think I have 1 or 2 clips in here of me moving in real time. I'm just like a little slow girl. I don't know why. I just move really slowly. And it's not like when I'm out and about, I walk slow. I walk really fast. And I have very short legs, so I've had people comment that it just looks kind of funny because I'm so short. I have to take like twice as many steps as other people to cover the same distance. So in reality, I move pretty fast, but when I'm cleaning, it's probably because I don't want to. Very slow, very slow. So this is my bathroom that I never show because it's a little bit embarrassing. It's like finished, but not really finished because I never painted or anything in here. And this vanity that I love so much is actually cracking on the front. I got it from Lowe's. That's probably why it was so affordable, because while it looks great and it looks like it's holding up well, when you look closely, it's really not. But that's a problem for 2027 or maybe even 2028. But in here, I'll keep cleaning supplies upstairs, so it's actually really easy to clean this bathroom, but it had been neglected. Oh, this sink I had to scrub and scrub and scrub because she was dirty. Now I do try to keep the toilet bowl clean because that's just nasty. When you look in your own toilet and you're like disgusted by yourself, it's quite a humbling feeling. So I do try to keep the toilet clean, but even that needed a really good scrub down. So I use the Lysol bathroom foamer on the sink and then just some Clorox wipes on the toilet. And then once I use that microfiber cloth on the sink, I do use it on the toilet. But once it hits the toilet, like she's out the game, right? I use it to clean up whatever's dust is left on the toilet. And then I always switch to another microfiber cloth. And I am going to clean the floor by hand because it's such a small bathroom. It's just easier that way than trying to get a mop up here or a steam mop. And I just use the Microban antimicrobial cleaner to clean the floors. video is a little less chatty than my other videos because I just yap, 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 yap. But I'm sure some of you guys don't want to hear all that all the time. So just trying to switch it up a little bit and maybe keep it more business this time, because we gotta lock in and we gotta get this house cleaned up, because, you know, I have other things to do, honey, that are more important than this nonsense. But otherwise, lately I've been doing pretty good. Work still sucks, but hey, it is what it is. I'm employed. I'm paid. Not enough, but I'm paid enough to get by and pay my bills and stuff. I think gas has actually gone back down a little bit, which is really nice. I'm still been losing weight, getting stronger. I feel really, really good, and I'm very proud of myself that this is finally a summer where I feel confident in my body going into it. Now, do I wish that I could wear little crop tops? Yes, now I do wear them and I can, but you know, got a little hangover, so I'm definitely not, I'm certainly not bikini ready, let's put it that way. But I feel really good about how strong my body is, and I just feel really healthy, and I'm definitely losing weight. It's been much slower than I wish it was, and I'm little, so we ain't got a lot of places for the weight to go, but it's definitely coming off, and I'm noticing the changes, and I feel really good going into the warmer weather. Like, I was going to say I don't have any insecurities, but let's be honest, that's totally untrue. But based on previous summers going into it, I have no problem shopping for clothes, trying clothes on, and just feeling good about myself. So that has been a big pro. The weather's also been really good. We've had a few scorchers, a few days over 90. And if you're new here, I do not like super warm weather. My body does not tolerate the heat well, but we've had a nice mix of 70-degree days. So it's been really enjoyable. I decluttered some of my kitchen cabinets. I just thought about the things that I had purchased over the last year, and if I haven't used it, even if it seems great in theory, I'm not going to use it. Like snack containers. So I knew that this year I wanted to be outside more, do more like camping and parks and bike rides and driving to new places and doing stuff like that, which, I mean, we're just now getting into summer, so I still do have those plans, but I purchased all of these little snack box containers. I was like, I'm going to need snacks for my road trip. Hey, I don't need snacks for my road trip. So I've been decluttering a bit around the house, and just realistically, things that I bought for upcoming plans, I'm not going to use it. So anyway, that's just one example of things I've been kind of trying to get rid of. As I switched over my wardrobe from winter to summer, anything that I didn't see myself wearing next year, I just got rid of that. I went through my shoes and my boots. If I haven't worn a pair of boots in the past 3 years, I'm not going to wear the boots next year. It's not going to happen. Or even boots that this year when I wore them, they felt like they were starting to hurt a little bit more. My feet have definitely flattened and widened. I used to be a really solid 8 to 8.5, like a very firm 8.5. Now I'm like an 8.5, 9. And my feet are definitely wider and flatter. So got rid of not a bunch of stuff, but just making enough dents that everything that I own now I feel really good about. The only place where that does not apply are probably my handbags, because I'm emotionally attached. I have a whole second channel where I talk about them. I watch handbag videos all the time. Although I have kind of swung back into my cleaning, organizing, and budgeting videos because I have to get back on track. I lost my mind a little bit. Whereas in the past, when I was more depressed, I would eat my feelings. I've been buying my feelings, and I have to get back on track because I made some promises to myself in January, and I still have those promises in mind. So my life might look a little different come January of 2027 in the best way possible, but I need to have money to make a lot of those changes. So, just trying to refocus on my goals and consume less. I try. I make an effort and declutter my house always. It's just something you always have to do, especially if you're a shopper like me. But yeah, Anyway, those are just some of the things that have been going on around here lately. And I've been trying to just physically be outside more. So I showed a hammock a few videos back, and let me tell you, let me reiterate, that is one of the best things I've purchased this year so far. It is incredible. It was under $100 on Amazon. It's so nice. Last time I checked, the exact one that I bought was no longer available, but I mean, it's some imported stuff, so they have tons of brands. I'll find a similar one and I'll link it below. It won't be an affiliate link, just me sharing something that I've been using and really, really loving. Definitely look at the reviews and the capacity of the hammock to make sure that it can support you and whoever is going to use it in your household. My time ran out right as I finished vacuuming. I had just moved the trash out of the way, but I did get everything done on my list. My bedroom took the longest time because I wanted to dust and I'm slow. And the only area I did not get done was this little doom declutter pile in my kitchen, but I'm so proud of myself. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope I see you again very soon.